the show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Daniel Ponce de Leon, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Here's Javier Baez, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 6:15.
The 0-1 delivery. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired, and there's one away. Digging in will be Eric Sogard. There's prior history in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fouled off. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly.
そういうことか。あれが出るってことか。なるほど。
Digging in next will be Chris.
あれは別にいらんな。
Bryant will take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Williams gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Nothing for the Cubs to start. Cards coming up. Trevor Williams is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
And stepping in, Justin Williams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 26.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a line drive. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
That brings in Tommy Edman. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
2 balls and a strike now. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball well outside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So here is Matt Carpenter, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Williams leads off first with 1 away. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. Here's the 1-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1 left for the Cardinals. Now to the plate, Ian Happ. For his career in this matchup, he's a perfect 2 for 2. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
食後はやばいなこれ。
The 1-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And this one's in the dirt. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Well, 1 pitch ago, he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
The count now at 2-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's safe.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Fouled away. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Wilson Contreras is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Contreras.
The 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Nolan Arenado, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Arenado.
Now here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
And he got him.
あれは高い
So
ん
the
ち
next
ゃ
to
うの
bat
ボ
will
ー
be
ルや
Paul
な。
DeYoung. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Bottom of the second here with no score. This is foul right side. One and two, here it comes. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Now another 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Dylan Carlson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. This pitch is popped up. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
落とした。
The runner at first with one gone in the inning. And another foul ball. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Another 0-2 home. Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The next 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Peterson has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. From the stretch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
2 balls and a strike to Molina. The 2-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Rizzo in foul ground. He makes the catch to retire the side. Cards leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Welcome back to Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First delivery to him. Jason Hayward is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Carlson is there, and he'll bring this one in. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So in now for Chicago, Trevor Williams. Here's the first pitch to him. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his.
Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Carpenter is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting,
and that brings up Javi Baez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fly ball to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate here is Daniel Ponce de Leon as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
No pitcher.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Popped into the air, back behind second. Sogard waits on it, 1 down.
Now
every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Justin Williams. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's scored with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Tommy Edman batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Williams rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First time up, he went down looking. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. It's 1-2. Pulled toward right center field.
これは一旦ちゃうね。
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Swing and a miss, and he's in control 0-2.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. So 1 down
now
with a pair of runners aboard, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the AB now. Too high, 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about it.
Here's Arenado with a drive, well hit to left and deep.
Wow,
and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
彼は昨日ホームラン打ったんだ。そんなこと言うてんのか。
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
そういうトークをしてんか。
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to turn this outing around, it has to start with that pitch right there. That was a well-executed slider. He has to stay down and away and see if he can get some more swing and miss.
Here comes the 1-2. Popped him up. Contreras is under this one. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 3.
Next up is Dylan Carlson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Gateway City, and the lead is now 5-0. So stepping in is Eric Sogard as we begin the top of the 4th.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
First offering on its way. The 1-0 home.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Hit hard on the ground is short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Up next to the Cubs, the third baseman.
こんな感じで出るっちことか。これどっから書いてんやろ。なんかでやってんやろな。ナレーションのあれかな。あ、そっか、あっちかな。これのことでやってるんかな。これはって何の意味が書いてんねん、これ。タッカー、ティッカーか。多分これのことやろな。これいらんな、じゃあ。これはサイドラインレポートやろ。これでいこう。これで消えるやろ。
Here's Chris
あ
Bryant
あ、
now.
消えた消えた。
Popped him up. Molina has a play. Makes the
う
play
ん、
run
あれを
away.
オンにしたら出るっちゅうことか。
The center fielder.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He collected a base hit his first time up. In there for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting. The first
Stepping in next, Anthony Rizzo hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Sogard leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounder down the line at third.
ってことは、あれの設定が多分違うのかな。スコアボード。フィールディングやもんな。ピッチセレクト。はあ、でもオンにしてるもんな。
The 1-1 is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike.
Take a step back right here after 3 fastballs in a row.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
ああ、出てるわ。ほんまや、これ出てるやん。
Swing and a little blooper to center. Sogard ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 32.
So now into the box is Daniel Ponce de Leon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Justin Williams. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So now here is Jock Peterson. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
早めにやっとくか。
Pitch on the way. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded back. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
球に当たったぞ。あんな打球も珍しいな。
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Contreras, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Peterson aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery, and he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch, a little bouncer. No runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. One left for the Cubs. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ryan Tepera, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Ryan Tepera.
At the plate now is Tommy Edman. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Tommy Edman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he tried to hold up that time.
Wow.
Get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's the 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Left fielder, Tyler.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Cutter low, 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Moving off to the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
バイエズか。
Ryan Helsley takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Javier Baez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Eric Sogard is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Baez stands at second with no outs. That misses 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he lets the ball play him that time, and it kicks by him into left.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
To the plate now, Ian Happ, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Fouled away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
44, Anthony
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set and the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. And he lays off for ball one.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
This one's down to third. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Cubs 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 0-1 on its way. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Popped up. Bryant into foul territory, and no one will get this one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
Next, it'll be Dylan Carlson. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And now a pitch on the way. Too low, 1-0. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. That 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're up 5-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now it'll be Jason Hayward. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball. Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 5-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jonathan Holder will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jake Marisnick will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Yadi Molina digging in now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Molina.
First pitch of the AB now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1. Paul Goldschmidt will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch on the way. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 22 home runs, and 65 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Justin Williams, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Contreras is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Seth Elledge has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61.
So now to the plate, Jake Marisnick. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Elledge offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it, and a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Javier Baez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat, get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And the check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here's a huge swing by Baez, and a ball sent to deep left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Here's Eric Sogard. On, he pops it up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. And he takes ball one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Cubs 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell.
Craig Kimbrell.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now it's 2-0. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. The pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Now another 1-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tyler O'Neill, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Kimbrell pauses. Here's the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Oh, and 2, here it comes.
The count is 1 and 2.
Sent out to straightaway center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it remains 5-2. So striding in to start the 9th is Anthony Rizzo, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Giovanni Gallegos takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
Here's the first pitch to him.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Pitch on the way. This one's flared toward left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Called strike 0-2.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now to change up away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
In now, Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Lifetime versus this arm. He's just 1 for 6.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-2 the final score tonight. St. Louis led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Daniel Ponce de Leon earns the win, his 2nd. Trevor Williams was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Giovanni Gallegos hammers down the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout. 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.
さあ、では、そこ、なんで音楽流れ